Hello Libra, and welcome to your mid-month reading, Spirit, for September 2022. Let's have a look at what is happening for the rest of September for you. Libra, what is going on? Holy crap, can you believe we're almost at the end of September? Like it's going to be October in, I don't know, week and a half or something? Whatever. Week and a half? Yeah, that's some crazy shit. All right. You know what else is crazy? The rest of September for you. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I might not be kidding. Let's see what's going on. All right. Interesting. Let's talk about what is smack dab in the middle of the reading, because this is the crux of what's going on for September. This is where you are right now. King of Swords. Looks like you got some decisions to make, my friend. And it looks like there's some big ones. That's the end of that. Not really. It's more like these are decisions where you're really going to have to think about them. You're going to have to use a lot of logic, common sense, discernment too, but more, what is it? Right brain? Right brain is the left brain is creative and right brain is logic, or the other way around. Anyway, you got to use your brain. Clearly, I'm not using mine, so don't be like this. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, decision. Something you're looking into. We're now going to talk about what's been happening in September in the beginning. So the three cards we have. First one is Knight of Wands. Then we have the High Priestess. And then we have the Three of Swords. You're all over the place. You're all over the place. You're in this energy where it's almost like you don't know if you're coming or going. Okay? Knight of Wands is you're moving, you're shaking, you're doing stuff, and you're going all over the place, and it's like you're trying to get somewhere, but you're having this push-pull energy. You've got, okay, I know what I'm doing. This is what feels good. This is what feels right. And then it's like, no, I don't want to do that. That's not right. This is not resonating. You have this little battle going on with these two cards internally. And I don't think I've ever seen those cards come out that way and have that kind of message. But it's you moving, and it's like you're trying to go forward really quickly, but you're not going in a straight line. You're like all over the place, and then you're moving backwards, and then you're over here. It's like you got to pull yourself together is what I'm feeling. That's what this is. This is you pulling yourself together because it feels like you're all over the place. You're scattered. That's the word I'm looking for. You're very scattered. That's the energy I'm getting. When we look at what's happening now, where you are, remember how I said you're the King of Swords. You got to make some decisions. You got to figure some shit out, right? The two cards that came up actually are really good ones. We have the World, which is the ending of a cycle, okay? So something's got to wrap up here. And you have the Chariot, which is normally, hey, let's go and let's move forward. I'm getting the opposite. You got to wrap up all this scattered shit or whatever. You need to slow down and you need to revisit. You can't end this cycle and move forward into something new until you sort yourself out. Once you do that, I think you can move ahead. I think you'll be okay to do that. Here's what's to keep in mind. When I'm looking at the potential outcome, here's the cards that came up. I'm going to show you them, and then we're going to talk about them. We have the Devil. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Swords. So, let me back up. Let's talk about the cards. The Devil. Devil is about distraction. Sometimes it's addictions too, but I feel this is more of a distraction for you. Something has thrown you off your path, which, remember how I said you're all scattered and everything, right? If you don't get your shit together, you're going to continue on that path. And I don't think things are going to work out well in this situation, whatever the situation is for you. What you need to achieve is balance. That's what the Six of Pentacles is. This is about This card has come up a lot in the mid-month readings, and this is about it's give and take, and it's an equal energy exchange. Like the devil is that energy of excess, right? It's excessive. It's too much. Even too much of a good thing is not a good thing, right? Whereas you want to maintain some kind, or achieve and maintain some kind of balance here. Otherwise, you know, the wheels are going to fall off the bus of this chariot. You know what I'm saying? On the opposite end of the devil energy, right? On the other side of the spectrum, we have the Four of Swords, and this is saying you just might shut down. So you have that potential to either continue on the path of like almost self-destruction, right? Like not being able to get your stuff together and things going out of control, or you're just going to put the brakes on completely and almost like not even hermit mode, but you're almost going to turtle. Maybe give up, hide, like just go, yeah, whatever. And in between those two cards is our Six of Pentacles. I don't want to see you go to one extreme or the other. I want you to find that balance. And the only way you're going to do that is if you put on the brakes and get your stuff together. Do you see what I'm saying there? So this is not a bad thing. It's just finding the way to pull yourself together, right? I think the key here is to slow down so that you can regroup. So this card is a little bit about regrouping as well. Maybe you actually need to take more time to regroup. This may actually flow into October, which brings me to the next card I'm going to pull, which is what happens at the end of September flowing into October, right? Actually, before I get this one, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull one extra tarot card because I want to see a little bit more about this Four of Swords. What's going on and what's happening? It's perception. You've got to shake this perception that you're stuck in where you are. All of this scatteredness, it stems from you feeling like you can't make a change and make a difference or whatever. Like, I think you keep looking at the same solution over and over again, and what you need to do is come up with a new solution. It's looking at things from another perspective, I think, is going to help you, right? So now I'm going to pull this card, speaking about the end of the month going into October. The card is called Dances on One Foot, and it's balancing act. It's Six of Pentacles. You really need to find a way to make this balance out. You need to find a way to get the answers that you need, put on the brakes, figure out how to pull yourself together. And like I said, I think a lot of it is perception. And when you do, this is what's going to happen going into October. You're going to maintain, you're going to achieve that balance, and you're going to maintain it. You're still going to have to work at it though. And if you don't do that, this is when you could end up in either of these extremes, right? Like hookers and blow, or taking a like fucking 3-year nap and hiding from the world, right? And we don't want either of those for you. No, no, no. We certainly do not. So, yeah, this is pretty intense. You got a lot going on, but there is the potential to harness everything, pull it together, and get it moving forward so that things calm down and things are on an even keel. That is definitely possible for you, but it's going to take some strategic work and thinking, planning, all that good stuff. I know you can do it. You have it in you. So we're going to leave it there. Yeah, so good luck with everything for the rest of the month. I would love for you to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, because it does help the channel grow. And yeah, good luck with everything. So until I see you next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Libra. Bye.